Good day, Papa, Mama. When you swing your legs out of bed in the morning, do they feel like they belong to you right away? Or does it take a minute before your knees agree, before your hips warm up, before your body catches up to your mind? Here's the truth most people won't say out loud after 60. Walking is fine, but walking alone is not a strong enough message to stop muscle loss. Because your body doesn't just need movement, it needs a signal. A clear signal that tells your muscles, wake up, we still need you. And today I'm going to show you 2 simple home moves that send that signal fast. No gym, no machines, no fancy gear. Just a wall, a chair, and a little patience. And Papa, Mama, if you stay with me until the end, you'll know exactly how to do these safely, even if you're stiff, even if you're starting small. Take a breath. Drop your shoulders. Let's rebuild, quietly, the HElth way. Before we start, quick question for you. When was the last time you truly felt strong? Tell me in the comments. 1 sentence is enough. It helps more people speak up. And one more soft thing. If this kind of calm, practical strength training helps you, tap like so I know to make more. And if you want simple routines made for 60 fuff, subscribe and come back with us. Exercise 1 wall push-ups. The push that pushes back time. There's a kind of strength that doesn't disappear loudly, it fades quietly. One day you twist a jar lid and your hands hesitate. You push a door and it feels heavier than it used to. You reach up for something and your shoulder says, not today. That's not you becoming weak. That's your body becoming unused. But listen close, Papa, Mama, your strength didn't leave you. It's still there, waiting, like a light switch that hasn't been flipped in a while. And the wall push-up is one of the safest ways to flip that switch again. Because when you press your palms into the wall, you're doing more than moving your arms. You're telling your muscles, we're back. That pressure is a signal. Your body senses it and adapts. And yes, this can still work in your 70s, even your 80s. Because the body responds to the right message, not just the calendar. And here's the hook. If you've been walking every day but still feel weaker in your upper body, this is the missing piece. Walking keeps your heart and legs active. That's good. But it doesn't train your pushing muscles much. Your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. And those are the muscles you use to get up, catch yourself, carry things, and protect your independence. Now let's do it step by step. Simple and safe. Find a sturdy wall. Stand about an arm's length away. Place your palms flat on the wall. Hands at shoulder height, about shoulder width apart, fingers pointing up. Keep your body in one line from head to heel. Think of your spine like a quiet beam, long and steady. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. Keep elbows at about 45 degrees, not flared out wide. Stop when your nose is a few inches from the wall. Hold for 1 heartbeat, then exhale and press back to start. Smooth, controlled. That's 1 rep. Do 8 to 10 reps. Rest about a minute. Do 2 to 3 sets. And 3 short sessions a week is enough to start change. Make it easier. Step closer. Make it harder. Step a little farther back. The wall is your partner, not your opponent. It meets you where you are. Now here's what most people don't expect. This move doesn't just build muscle. It restores posture. As the years go by, gravity pulls us inward. Shoulders round, chest collapses, breathing gets smaller. But with every wall push up, you open your chest again. You lift your ribs. You create space to breathe. And when breathing gets deeper, the mind gets calmer. When posture returns, confidence follows. Another rehook right here. If you've felt older, mostly because you feel hunched or tight, this is one of the simplest ways to start reversing that. And there's something else. Quiet, but powerful. Each rep trains your nervous system to send clean, fast messages to your muscles. That improves coordination and steadiness. It can help you react faster when you trip or lose balance. That's not vanity strength. That's safety strength. Quick safety note: if you've had a serious shoulder injury, rotator cuff surgery, or unstable joints, check with your doctor or physical therapist, and always listen to pain. Pain is not the goal, presence is the goal. I want to tell you about someone I'll never forget. Her name was June. She was 71, strong-minded, proud. But she started avoiding anything heavier than a small grocery bag. She told me, "I feel like my upper body is fading." We did wall push-ups. That's it, 3 days a week. Week 1 she laughed and said, "I'm really just pushing a wall." But by week 4 her shoulders felt lighter. By week 8 she stood taller and breathed easier. Then she said something that stuck with me. "I feel like my upper body belongs to me again." That's the win. Not muscles for show, but ownership, confidence, normal life, feeling normal again. So if you do nothing else today, do this: find a wall. Place your palms like you're greeting an old friend. Breathe in slow, exhale gentle, and press. You're not fighting time. You're sending a message, and every push says the same thing: I'm still here. Soft CTA Papa Mama. If you want, comment NabuALL. If you're going to try these today, I read the comments, and it helps other people your age feel less alone starting. Exercise 2 chair squats, the movement that protects your independence. There's a quiet test life gives you every single day. Getting up from a chair, stepping out of bed, standing after tying your shoes. For decades, you do it without thinking. Then one day it asks for effort. The knees hesitate, the hips feel heavy, and you don't say it out loud, but you feel it. If this gets worse, what happens to my freedom? That's why chair squats matter. They train the exact pattern your body uses to live. And here's the power health truth: gravity isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. Because every time you sit with control and stand with purpose, you teach your body, we still rise. Set up, use a sturdy chair that won't slide, no wheels. Stand in front of it, feet about shoulder width, toes slightly turned out, chest up, shoulders relaxed, arms out in front for balance. Take a slow breath in. Lower down by pushing your hips back first. Don't let your knees shoot forward. Keep your weight in your heels. Lower until your bottom touches the chair, or hover just above it. If you can, pause for 1 heartbeat. Stand up by exhaling and pressing through your heels to rise. That's 1 rep, a quiet declaration: my body still knows how to stand. Start with 8 to 10 reps, rest about 90 seconds. Do 2 to 3 sets, about 4 days a week. If you need to sit fully at first, that's fine. Progress is not forcing, progress is remembering. And here's a re-hook. If you only did 1 exercise for your legs after 60, this would be near the top, because it trains your glutes, quads, hamstrings, and calves. The foundation muscles that keep you walking, climbing stairs, and catching yourself. And as these muscles wake up, something else wakes up too: confidence. Safety first. Always, if you have knee arthritis, recent hip or knee surgery, or balance issues, reduce the depth, use a higher chair, or hold the sides of the chair for support. That's not cheating, that's smart. I think of Linda, 68, retired teacher, quick laugh but slower steps. She told me she hated asking for help getting off the couch. We started with 6 reps a day. She called it her 5-minute humility lesson, but by week 6 she stood taller. By week 8 she could stand from her favorite chair without using her hands. She looked at me and said, "For the first time in years, I feel strong again." That isn't vanity, that's freedom. Do these slowly, don't rush, feel the lower, feel the rise, and when you finish, don't just sit down and scroll. Stand tall, pause, feel the warmth in your legs. That's life circulating again. Now let's bring it home, Papa, Mama, because these 2 movements, the wall push-up and the chair squat, aren't just exercises, they're daily signals, signals that tell your body, we still build, We still balance. We still rise. And if you're thinking, is this really enough? Here's the re-hook. It's not about doing a lot. It's about doing the right things the same way, over and over, until your body believes you again. Practical wisdom. How to actually reverse muscle loss after 60. If you're over 60, remember this: your body does not need punishment, it needs partnership. You don't need workouts that leave you wrecked. You need training that leaves you better. Muscle loss with age isn't a life sentence. It's a signal, a quiet request from your body asking for your attention, and you can answer that request with something simple: 2 moves, 2 to 3 sets, 2 to 4 days a week, done with control, done with breath, done with patience, not all at once, but steady, sure, real. Another re-hook. If your goal is to feel stronger getting out of bed, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, and moving without fear, this is the lane, this is the path. Now, a few simple habits that make these 2 moves work even better. Eat enough protein during the day. You don't need anything extreme. Just make sure each meal has a solid protein choice. Hydrate often. Dehydration makes muscles feel weaker and joints feel stiffer. Sleep like it matters, because it does. Your body rebuilds during rest. Training is the message, sleep is the repair. Stop comparing yourself to old you. At this stage, function matters more than form. If you can move with ease, stand without fear, and live with less pain, that is success. Don't chase intensity, chase quality, chase purpose. Every deliberate rep tells your body, I still care about you. And the beautiful thing is, your body listens. How to stay consistent without burning out. Here's a simple way to keep it easy. Monday, wall push-ups plus chair squats. Wednesday, wall push-ups plus chair squats. Friday or Saturday, wall push-ups plus chair squats. That's it. And if you're having a rough day, stiff, tired, low energy, do 1 set instead of 3. Keep the chain unbroken, because consistency beats motivation every time. Soft CTA if you want. Save this routine somewhere. Write it on a sticky note. Put it on the fridge. And if you want more simple home workouts for 60+, subscribe so you don't have to hunt for what works. Thank you for watching, Papa Mama. Before you go, I want you to answer this in the comments. Which move are you starting with? Wall push-ups or chair squats? And if you want, tell me your age too. It helps this community feel real and connected, because today wasn't about working out. It was about remembering. The wall push was a quiet way to open the chest, wake up the arms, and send that strength signal again. The chair squat was a promise to your legs and your future that you still stand on your own terms. Stay patient with your progress, be kind to your limits, and be proud of every moment you choose to move, because these aren't just motions of the body, they're affirmations of life, whispered through your muscles, saying, I'm still here, I still belong in this world, upright, steady, capable, soft CTA. If this helped you, tap like so more Papa and Mama can find it. And if you want a simple routine each week that protects your strength and independence, subscribe to HElth. I'll see you in the next one.